Okay, Gemini, thank you for joining me once again in part two. If you are just showing up, I do encourage you to go over to part one so you can catch up. Okay, so I left off at the Six of Wands in the upright position, and basically, your ancestors are teaching you that your visibility is healing for the bloodline, right? So many of your ancestors, they couldn't be seen, they couldn't be celebrated, okay, for their gifts or anything, right? But you are their redemption arc, okay? So you're meant to stand tall. You're meant to speak your truth. And you are definitely meant to be successful, okay? It's like your success literally honors your ancestors who weren't allowed to shine, okay? So every time you do something, Gemini, or every time you win with integrity, you lift your ancestors up higher, right? This is why, this is who, you got this feeling, and that's why I keep feeling, it's like you got this feeling like you want to be successful, but you want the type of successful that brings you recognition, okay? But the way that you're going to get it is being in your integrity, right? So that's what your ancestors are going to support. Now with the offering, I got the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. And again, they're asking you to release the worry, the guilt, or the anxiety as your offering. That's what you've been given. Your sleepless nights and your racing thoughts, they have been literally the altar. And so now they want you to replace that worry with faith, okay? So your ancestors receive peace every time you choose not to stress. That's how you strengthen the connection, okay? You're going to strengthen your connection with your ancestors through mental surrender and calm. They're saying they don't want your tears anymore. They want your trust. Wow. And so the legacy, your legacy is clarity and truth, okay? Your legacy is clarity after the illusions. So again, you can't be fooled. You shouldn't be fooled because you are a powerful seer. And so your ancestors have been teaching you how to discern, okay, and how to see through the illusions, teaching you how to activate your seer gift. And so the moon reverse means truth coming to the light, right? And so patterns are going to be exposed, cycles broken. You are literally the one chosen to break confusion in your lineage, Gemini. So you bring the illumination there where others lived in a shadow or lived in a darkness, okay? So your ancestors are really telling you that you are the clear vision. You're it. All I keep hearing is like, you're it. And you don't even know it, okay? So you are the clear vision that your ancestors prayed for, 313 on a timer. They prayed that one day you would be born, Gemini. So the mystery ends with you because you are the light that they hid behind. Okay? So you gotta do diligence to your ancestors right now. 333 on the timer. So Gemini, your ancestors are really just saying that they walked so that you could rest. They struggled so you could see clearly. So stop doubting your path. Your discernment is your voice echoing through you, okay? So lay your burdens down, celebrate your victories, and remember every step that you take in truth is an ancestral redemption, Gemini, okay? Look, remember who you are. Lay the burdens down, all right? Allow your gifts to activate because your ancestors are speaking loud and clear to you tonight's boo. All right, get it together. All right, y'all. Peace.